Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday, I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember? I'm the victim.
It started with one shocking TikTok. A DoorDash driver, teary-eyed and shaking, claimed she was sexually assaulted while delivering food. Her name is Livie Rose Henderson, better known as IRL Monster Idol. She was just another delivery driver until her story went viral overnight. She says she walked into a nightmare during a routine delivery. She recorded what happened, posted it, and within hours her video exploded across TikTok. Millions watched, offering sympathy, outrage, and support. But as fast as TikTok lifted her up, it turned against her. Accusations of lying, trespassing, and clout chasing soon filled her comments. This is the full story from the night of the delivery to her firing and how one viral TikTok became a national debate. On October 12, 2025, Livie clocked into DoorDash like she always did. It was late, she was tired, but she needed the extra cash. Her next order sent her to a quiet suburban neighborhood just outside Miami. When she arrived, something didn't feel right. The front door was already open. The house was silent and the lights were dim. Livie called out DoorDash delivery, but no one answered. She stepped closer, still holding the bag, just trying to drop it off and leave. Then she froze. Inside, she says she saw a man lying on a couch with his pants down. He wasn't moving. He didn't say a word. And for a second she thought he might be dead. Livie says she panicked, stepped back, and started recording for her own safety. The clip showed the open door, the dark room, and what looked like a man half-dressed on the couch. She left the food by the door and ran back to her car, shaking. A few minutes later, she uploaded the video to TikTok with the caption, "I just had the worst delivery ever." That post changed everything. Within hours, the video went viral. Millions of people were horrified. Commenters told her to call the police, sued or dash, to quit the app altogether. She became the face of gig worker safety overnight. And for a moment it felt like everyone was on her side. But what started as a story about fear in workplace safety was about to turn into one of TikTok's biggest controversies of the year.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working! I was literally working! And they deactivated me!
2 days later, Livie was back on TikTok, crying on camera. Her DoorDash account had been permanently deactivated. Her earnings were frozen, her login locked. And support refused to tell her why. She said she just lost her only source of income after being traumatized on the job. "I got assaulted delivering food and now I'm banned," she said through tears. Her followers were furious. Comments flooded in calling it disgusting and unfair. One wrote she gets assaulted and they punish her. That's insane. Another said DoorDash needs to explain this right now. Her story spread beyond TikTok. Clips of her crying video were posted on Twitter and Instagram. Even other delivery drivers began sharing her posts, calling for DoorDash to do better. For a few days, Livie became the face of gig worker mistreatment. Her follower count exploded, interviews were being requested, and everyone seemed to be on her side. But the internet can turn fast. Because just as her support reached its peak, new evidence would emerge and suddenly, not everyone believed her story anymore.
Do y'all remember the girl, the DoorDasher, who said that she was SA'd by a customer while delivering food? Well, it turns out someone is saying that she actually lied about it all because the original video that got taken down, in this original video, apparently you can find it on the little app, the little orange app. Well, on there you can see that she's the one who opened the door.
By mid-October, the internet had turned on Livie. What started as sympathy was now full-blown suspicion. TikTok detectives began egging through her old clips, frame by frame searching for inconsistencies. That's when people found a deleted video where Livie appeared to open the customer's door herself before filming. It didn't take long for that clip to spread. Suddenly everyone was saying the same thing, she made it up. Comment sections that once supported her now filled with anger. One viewer wrote, "You can't call it assault if you walked in." Another said she ruined her own career for likes. Creators who had defended her started deleting their videos. Subreddits labeled it the DoorDash hoax. And across TikTok, DoorDash girl lie became a trending phrase. Livie tried to fight back, posting that she never lied, that the video was taken out of context. But by then, the narrative was gone. The internet had already made up its mind. She wasn't the victim anymore, she was the villain of her own story.
DoorDash has released another statement in the situation with the girl who says she was SA'd and fired from DoorDash. So, we've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever experience SA, harassment, or abuse, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it. Full stop. We take these reports incredibly seriously and work closely with the law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe, and that's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. So, in this case, the Dasher shows up, the guy's door was wide open, and he was laying on his couch with his pants around his ankles, fully exposing himself to the Dasher. The Dasher takes her phone out, takes a video of this man so she has proof, and then reports it to DoorDash.
As the drama exploded, people demanded answers from DoorDash. Thousands of comments tagged the company directly, asking why Livie was fired. And after days of silence, DoorDash finally released a statement. They confirmed that Livie's account was permanently deactivated. But according to them, it wasn't for reporting an assault. They said she violated company policy by publicly posting a customer's personal information. In other words, she wasn't banned for what happened at the door, but for sharing the video afterward. That explanation only added fuel to the fire. Half of TikTok believed the company was covering up their mistake. The other half said DoorDash had every right to remove her. It was no longer just about one delivery, it became a debate about privacy, accountability, and truth. As one creator summed it up, either DoorDash silenced the victim, or she lied and embarrassed the brand. Both sides claimed to care about justice, but neither agreed on what it actually looked like. After everything, Livie's account is still gone. DoorDash never reinstated her, and the customer at the center of it all was never publicly identified. Her followers have slowed, but she still posts now and then, saying she told the truth and was punished for speaking up. Across TikTok, the debate never really ended. Some call her a victim of a broken system. Others call her a liar who played with real trauma for views. But no matter what side you're on, the story shows how fast the internet can turn a person into a headline. One minute you're trending as a survivor. Next you're labeled a fraud. That's the reality of the TikTok spotlight. It can build you up and burn you out in the same breath. Maybe Livie's story is a warning. Maybe it's just another viral moment that people will scroll past tomorrow. Either way, the DoorDash girl's rise and fall reminds us that on the internet, truth isn't always what goes viral.